Hey everybody, now we're here for the horror and suspense thriller Wait Until Dark, starring Audrey Hepburn and Alan Arkin. Now in this movie, we first find Lisa, as played by Samantha Jones, using a doll to smuggle heroin in on a flight from Montreal to New York. Upon arriving, she finds somebody unexpected waiting for her and hands the doll to another passenger she'd just met, photographer Sam Hendricks, from Zimbalist Jr. Now, a while later, we find two men coming to find an apartment they assumed was Lisa's, only to discover it wasn't hers. They meet Harry Rote, Alan Arkin, and find out he had killed Lisa, apparently in that very apartment. He blackmails them into helping him find the doll. And then we are introduced to Sam's wife, Susie Hendricks, Audrey Hepburn, who has apparently been blind for about a year due to an auto accident. While her husband is away, the three men try to pull a con to get her to find the doll. But she slowly comes to realize that the three men are lying to her, and with the aid of young neighbor Gloria, as played by Julie Heron, she tries to outwit them. I think I can say it simply by saying that I recommend this movie. That alone should mean something, as I am not that fond of horror movies as a whole. I tried this movie for 3 reasons. 1. It was announced as Warner Archive Blu-ray release, and I have found their Blu-rays to be quality releases, particularly where picture quality is concerned. 2. It stars Audrey Hepburn, whom I have come to enjoy some of her film work, but honestly it took the 3rd reason to really sell me on this one. My father. Now, when I mentioned that this movie was coming out on Blu, he knew exactly what movie I was talking about just from the title alone, and he had great things to say about it. And to be clear, he likes horror even less than I do, and yet he liked this one, relaying to me how it came on TV one day he had wanted to get started on the farm chores early. Now, there's one thing I would definitely recommend to those who get the chance to see it. I've heard that when it was released in theaters, the various theaters were told to turn off the lights as much as they could for about the last 8 minutes to help improve the atmosphere. So if you watch the movie, particularly in an area you can do something like that, I definitely would say give it a try. The movie is available on DVD or on Blu-ray from Warner Archive Collection. The movie clocks in at 1 hour and 47 minutes. One thing I should mention, although it may have been implied here, I know most of the movies I watch tend to be family-friendly, but I would hesitate with this movie. There is very little swearing, but the main issue I would have is with some of the horror aspects. It seemed a little more for adults. Now, of course, I know every kid is different, but I would at least advise parents to watch this on their own before watching with the younger children. But still, I do recommend this movie, and that's about all I have to say on this one. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and I hope you'll keep coming back for more.